Should you use Nutripaw supplements to combat allergies and skin problems in dogs? We are going to address that very question in this video. Today we had a customer come into one of our branches and talk about Nutripaw, whether we thought this was a good supplement or a cure for the dogs itching incessantly. Now, upon looking at Nutripaw, all we can see are natural ingredients. Natural supplements are probably the best supplements you can get for yourself or for your dog. The fundamental mistake this lady was making and is making is not looking at the overall diet of the dog. It turns out, and we will not mention any names, but this lady is feeding a quote-unquote hypoallergenic food which contains rice, wheat, barley and something called animal fats. Now, if you see rice, wheat, barley, corn, soya and animal fats, if the dog is having an allergic reaction to something, if the dog is intolerant to a particular animal protein, and we see animal fat on the back of the packet, do I know what fat that animal is coming from? We do not know what animal that fat is coming from. Apologies if I said that the other way around. But vague ingredients and inflammatory ingredients, i.e. rice, wheat, barley, corn, any high glycemic carbohydrates, are the very cause why your dog or this lady's dog itches. Is Nutripaw going to help? Potentially, maybe. Why? They're natural ingredients. Nothing wrong with that. But if you are having the same problem with a dog that itches incessantly, if you are having any dermatitis, pruritus, if you are having any sort of allergy, the first thing to look at is the diet. What treats are you giving the dog? If you are giving the dog gravy bones, for example, if you are giving the dog dentist sticks, you're feeding the dog cereals, you're feeding the dog meat and animal derivatives. We don't know whether the derivatives are coming from chicken or venison. It's impossible to know. We don't know. They probably don't know, manufacturers. So the first thing I can tell you is for you to read the ingredients for everything you give the dog. Now, once we know what we are giving the dog, if the dog is having an allergic reaction, we are going to put the dog on something called the elimination diet. The elimination diet aims to, clues in the name, eliminate any proteins that could be causing the problem in your dog. So we are going to up the quality of the food we are feeding, and we are going to stick with one single protein. It could be something highly digestible like chicken, or it could be something like fish, omega-3s, anti-inflammatories, maybe salmon. Salmon would be a great protein for a dog with allergies. It will boost the dog's immune system, all those omega-6s. After that, we are going to find a food that cuts the amount of carbohydrates, overall carbohydrates, we are feeding the dog. Most commercial dog foods will contain anywhere between 50 and 80% carbohydrates. Anything with too much rice, too much wheat, barley, corn, and poor quality ingredients will undoubtedly be the cause why your dog itches. And after we have done all that for maybe 4 to 8 weeks, and we have put the dog on a better food, better treats, only then we can maybe start looking a Nutripaw or any other supplements that could complement and supplement the diet. But you must address the problem that your dog is having. And the problem your dog is having is that you are feeding the dog too many carbohydrates and poor quality food. So my recommendation to you right now is get that bag of food, turn it over and read the ingredients. Manufacturers cannot lie on the back of the bags of food they sell to us. So I highly recommend you do that right now. Same with treats. Keep everything natural. I guarantee that in 96% of the time, I will be right. And the diet, a good diet, will solve all your problems. For more information, I suggest you click on this video next. It will help you a lot.